Hello everyone. I'm Rishabh Suryavanshi, welcoming you for Bagcampus Barcamp 2021's Web Development Session number 6 Introduction to React. This is going to be our last session where we are going to learn basics of React and a lot of new things. So let's get started with the session today. What we are going to do is we are going to start with installing what is npm, what is Node. I'm going to start with that and we are going to move to a great part, right? So let's move to install our Node.js, right? So for installing our Node.js, you have to visit a simple website. Here's the link: nodejs.org en/download. Let's make it. Let's go to open up our screen and let's move to the. Hope this is the last session. You are very excited for that. So let's go and search for installing Node, right? And you will get that link in. Hope so it will be available here. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this nodejs.org, simple website which will provide you like this. So you can just download the LTS version. So if I will go to download, you can find that you can find the latest LTS version is 14.17.5. This is 2021. So August of 2021. Include npm with 6.14.14. So what we are going to do is I'm using a Windows, so I'm just clicking on this to download it in 64-bit, right? So you can also click on that and install the Node.js with npm, right? So now what is npm, right? What we have discussed right now. So npm, let's move to npm. So npm is a package manager for JavaScript programming language, and it has been maintained by npm inc. So if you will click to npmjs.com, so you will find this. So you can just build amazing things with npm. So here you can see what npm is. So it has been used by a lot of platforms like Slack, Microsoft, Netflix, Adobe, and there's a lot. So what package we are going to learn today is React. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for React. Currently available with React 17.0.2. React is a JavaScript library created by Team Facebook, right? So as you already know about that, if you have already knowledge about that, it is developed by Facebook. It has some great history. It has been started from 2014. So I think we should not waste our time by discussing its history. So this is how we start with using that. So when we install the node, it will create a command palette and we can just post this to start with. Now let's go to a simple website which will help us in starting with our React journey. So it is a create React app dev. So I just click. So this is a website. So this is the website which will help us, right? So how what you have to do is open up your command prompt and just write this type of command: npx create react app, and then your React app name, or you can also say that project name or folder name. So for example, today I have given with npx create react app session 06. So I have created an app with session 06 folder. So when you will just click on this and run, yeah, here you can see that what will happen. It will just start installing the thing, and at the last you will be shown compiled successful and happy hacking, right? So what you have to do is you have to just go to that cd and you have to just start with npm. So I am able to see my own command palette now. So if you are user of windows, try to make it as wider as screen now. So it is visible to your screen. So what I did is just started with my any folder and I just run a command npx create react app, and then I gave app name or folder name, you can say session 06. It just installed all my packages. It started installing react dom, react script, and there's a lot of things. And at the last it says if you have to start, you can just click on npm start, then you can run and build, you can test it, you can run eject, right? What I had done later it is I had just added this to my Visual Studio Code. Then I perform a cd function, and then I have just open it in my file explorer. Just you can skip this and just run npm start so that it can start running the session. So I think so we should move to npm website. Npm. So this was the npm simply. I'll type react again. I don't know why this. So the simple website reactjs.org. Let's explore the website. What React do, right? So it is JavaScript library for building a user interface. So let's try this. If I will change the name to my name, that's Krisha. So what happened? It will show me the result hello Krisha, right? If I will make the name to Ritesh, it will show hello Ritesh, right? If I will change it to this, it will show like this, right? So whatever I'm printing up here, it is posting up here with the, let me change this to hello to good morning. So this is how we can say that a live JSX editor, and we will learn about that also. Also here it is counting how many seconds I have spent on the website. So this is a simple to-do list application which we are going to start also. So I'm just adding one to-do like starting. We have installed and node, right? We have just can just add that install node react command show react command. Let me add that. We can just play this on website reactjs.org. It's the official website. Also you can see that there's a lot thing up here. So whatever you will change in this input, you'll find it here. So you can just explore this code. Now we will discuss why we use React, right? What is one page website and why we use React. So basically when a developer has to create something, so if let's consider this website only. So for the React there is a doc tutorial blog community. So if I will move to blog, this header and this footer is same, right? This header and this footer is same. The changing content is this. So what the React does is it will just render out this, and there is no refreshing. Right? If you will go to some other website, it will show refreshing, but it is using React, so it is not refreshing at all. So I just opened a tutorial, so it didn't refresh, right? So this is a use of React. So why we use React? This is the answer. Let's explore how it forms the means when we run this command, as I shown in my command palette also. So this creates some folders in the given chosen folder. So how it look? Let's explore it now with our Visual Studio Code. So when you will run that command, it will open something like localhost 3000 in your Chrome browser or default browser, whatever it is. So this is session 06 which I have created. So let's explore what is the file system. So in the node model, you can see a lot of node models have been formed up here. .ben, svgr, address, icon, AJX, AKN, Babel, caller, and there's a lot up here. In the public, you can see that there's a favicon. So this favicon is from React. Index.html. There's some code, some meta tags up here, and here it's simply div id root, and the whole HTML is done right now. So we will discuss on this also. So you can find out some PNGs which have been created by React only, and there is something called as manifest.json. There's something called as robots.txt, which will help robots to explore more about your website. So let's check up with app.js first. So sorry, index.js first. So here we have just imported React. Then you can see we have imported React DOM, which were installed when we run that command. Then we have imported index.css, imported app, and also report web vital. Let's explore each and everything up here. So let's go to index.css to find what CSS we have. So the simple CSS which is being reflected on this page. If we will go to app.js, we can find this type of code where we have a simple div tag, then a header, then img, then p tag, and there's a lot thing. And we have just exported it at end. So there's something called as app.test. So we also know that. Just export this. And here it is a report web vital. And it is setup test.js. There's nothing here. So what I am just going to do is adding some Bootstrap to this. So what I will do is I will move to getbootstrap.com and I will just post the whole code up. So I will just move and check up that CSS. Also, you can just download it from means you can add it with npm, which website I just told you. From that also you can add Bootstrap to your project, but I prefer using CDNs because I found it useful in place of using, because CDN helps us and release some load, right? So I will just move to getbootstrap.com and downloads. Let's check out some CDNs. So let's explore Bootstrap docs. I will copy simply the line of code and I will paste it here. I'm preferring Bootstrap CDN. You can also you see yours because there is two options of adding Bootstrap. I already told you. I prefer this one, so it's on you whether you choose going Bootstrap or you want to add it with npm, right? So it's on totally on you whether you have to go through. So as I have already used Bootstrap 4.6, using the same only. So let's go to our index.js to tell you what happened up here. So this is a simple React index.js page which has been imported up here on index.html, but it is not mentioned up here. So what we can just go, I'm just telling you, as we have just imported React, then React DOM, we imported report web item. Then we perform something called as React DOM dot render. So what this render method did is it opened React in strict mode and open up app. And this is what we have element we have to display. So if I will remove this app and I will perform h2, I'm just writing hello world. And if I will preview it, hope so this will not. So you can see that it just printed hello world, right? So in place of that, I'm just putting app for now because I have to show you what's there in the app. So if I will go to app.js, you can see this was the content which was showing on the screen. So learn React, explore default app. What this function did is this returned this part of code. Now, if you will add two type of div tags, if I will just try to add some h2 and show hello, this is completely showing me error. Right, let's make it div now or any section. It is going to give me totally error because there should be only one element which it should be shown up here, right? So this whole div tag is considered as one element. If I will try to minimize it, so this div tag is considered only one element. Whatever you will add before or after it will be not considered, okay? And what we have done is we have just exported this app, okay? So hope you understand this thing because this is very basic. Let's move to adding one more thing. What I will do is I will create something called as make.js and I will use here. So I've created a new file and added make.jsx. Now we have to write some new code. So what I will do is I will just write import react from react and I'm just importing React DOM from React. I'll run Ctrl plus S to save this. So this saved my file. Now what I will do is I will create a fat arrow function. Okay, let's rewrite this const. Then give the same name which you gave to. There is some problem with Visual Studio Code. Oh, so browser preview. This app is what which warm my VS Code. Okay, so this is what we call as a fat arrow function, right? So in that, what I'm doing is I'm using a fragmentation. As I already told you, we will not use something like this, then it will be very difficult for us. So what I will do, export default, and I'll just pass the name make. Now what I will do is I will just add something called as, we use some bootstrap also. I'll use some bootstrap h2 dot h2 dot, I want some margin from top of 5, margin from x of 5, padding from x of 5 as well. I want x to be in center, and I want some shadow. So this form here h2 tag, I will give hello world. Let's save this. This is refreshing, and it is doing like this only because I have not added it in app right now. So what I will do is I will just before closing this view tag, because I already told you we cannot use two or more thing in here. So I will add a make, M-A-K. Sorry for that. So I'm using Visual Studio Code, so this helped me to add this import make from make. So this is because I am using some extensions. So let me show you some extensions up here, which will help you in making your code better. So you can just check up that ES7 React Redux, right? It is really good. Then Pretty, the code formatter, is really good. So you can consider these two extensions. I will post in a description box about that. You can consider these two extensions also. So what I did is just I added make here. So let's check now what happened. I have to perform refresh many times because I am using browser preview in VSD only. That when you will be doing it on your browser, you don't have to refresh again and again. Okay. So I'm very sorry for that, but you have to perform a return function before that. I forgot it. So after this, here I'm removing this to make it M-A-A, make right. Let's see now. So I just forgot it with the return part, because if you will not show it that it should return, then could not find make.js. So let me check. So I'll try by making it some other name, because I have already tried with this name. So I will make it mix. So at one time where I made this mix, so I have to make it from here. Also, I have to change it here as well. I have to change it here and as well as here. And let's try. This will work fast. Yeah, it is working properly. So you can see that there is something called as hello world at the end, right? It is visible to your screen now. So you can see that hello world. If I will try to make it hello Krisha, let's make a change. It is showing hello Krisha, right? So let's move ahead now to create some amazing stuff. So with I already told you we are going to create something to-do list up here. So I will just go to index. Let's keep it, but I will change let's delete this react part. Just remove this as well. I will remove this and this also. I will give a react fragmentation and add this make inside. So if I'll just try to give a name like Bishop and I have to use it here. So how I can do that? So what I will do is I'll click something like props and inside a curly bracket I will use name. That's in small letter NAME and this dot, there's no need of this dot. So let's try now what happened. Oh, browser preview goes down. Let me add my browser preview. Okay, I have to add. So they're showing hello Krisha. Okay, let's make it my full name. You have to perform refresh again and again, but don't worry. If you are using browser, then it will directly show you. So you can just check that hello crush upside. If I will make it back campus, I can just you can play that. So this is what we played just right now. So what we have done, I will just repeat. I'll add it for name attribute, and I have used it in make.jsx. Right. So if I will just try to add another attribute, so you can add as much as attribute you want. So greet, I want greet equal to good morning. I want it should be good morning, not hello. So what I will do is I already added props here. So just I had to use props and make sure you add it in curly bracket. Okay. So props dot greet. So you can see good morning back campus. If I make it good afternoon, so whatever I had typed, it will show there. So this is the power of React. This is a one-page website. You can render out from one to another, which we will discuss in the session. So what I'm going to do is right now. So I want to add, show you something called as React router. So for that, what I will do is let me check about what is my today's agenda to show you things. So we discussed about what is Node, what is NPM. We introduced you with React, how to install React, React structuring. Now we have to move to adding styles because we have added Bootstrap already. So you can also prefer direct adding with index.js, index.css, sorry. So I can just perform that. H2 should have color. Let's try something new thing. So this, I did not praise this. This happened. It's okay. Let's make it wallet. So that's made wallet. You don't have to refresh it again and again. Don't worry about that. It will reload itself. Also, I want margin from top of 20 VH. This happened. So this is how we add styles. So this was all done with today's agenda. Hope you understand with React. So whatever we learn, you have to make a research and create a to-do list as your today's way means assignment, right? So let's go back to our presentation and end of our today's session. So we made a great session up here, and it was the last session. So today's assignment is create a React to do application. Now let me told you how you can access reports for web development session. So make sure you complete your assignments. At least for 60% of assignment has to be complete to receive certificate and Backcampus camp profiles. and 100% to receive other React rewards. So for 60% means at least 4 out of 6 assignment has to be submitted with the same details. Okay. So it's done for today. Thanks for your response to Backcampus events. I'm founder and executive head at Backcampus. We will meet again in our digital marketing sessions. Thank you.